give a heading, circular coil. This is the new topic in the same chapter. This is the new topic in the same chapter.
Sir, I was starting the previous one. Can you show a second? Sir, can you show the previous screen, please?
I have shown it.
Okay, done. Done.
Give the heading, circular coil.
Okay, done.
Circular coil is originally a straight wire which is bent to form a loop. Look, this is a straight wire AB. It is a straight wire and we have bent it to form a loop. It is originally a straight wire which is bent to form a loop. Copy this.
Okay, done.
So what's the concept? It is originally a straight wire. It is originally a straight wire, which is, it is originally a straight wire, which is, it is originally a straight wire, which we have bent to form a loop. You can look at the loop here. This is originally a straight wire. When current passes through this wire, it produces a magnetic field. The letter B means magnetic field in this chapter. So we have a loop. So we have a loop. We are passing current through the straight wire. And the wire bends, and the wire is bent, and the current is passing through the wire. One side, the magnetic field is clockwise, and the other side, the magnetic field is anti-clockwise. So you have to copy this screen. I'm just coming. I have to say Maghrib Namaz. Please copy it. I'm just coming.
Okay.
this is how this circular coil is made up. You can see the circular coil is actually passing through a cardboard. It is originally a cardboard and a wooden, and the wire is passing through it. It's a board. This is called a circular coil, and the field pattern red and green are arrows. Remember the right-hand rule, field is clockwise and anti-clockwise. So let's start from the start. What is a circular coil? Circular coil is basically a straight wire which is bent to form a loop, which is bent to form a loop. This is the loop, and the
Sir, can you
magnetic.
as I went, there was internet unstable. The connection was unstable, and I left the meeting for a second. Like due to the internet disconnection, the meeting ended and then I automatically joined back. Can you please show the previous screen?
But I am on the same screen where you left. And let's start from here again. Let's start from the start again. Hamad, the topic is circular coil. How a circular coil is made. It is a straight wire. It is a straight wire which is bent to form a loop. One side, the current is going upward, and the other side, current is coming downward. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Now look at this diagram, and now look at this screen. It's a cardboard. It's a circular coil. How I'm making this? I have a cardboard, and the wire is passing through the cardboard and bending to form a loop. One side current is going upward, and other side current is coming downward. One side, look at this diagram, Ahmad. One side current is going upward, and other side current is coming downward.
Right.
Okay. Look at the magnetic field, red color and the green color. Look at the difference between them. Look at the difference between them. So one side, the field is clockwise, and the other side field is anti-clockwise. You have to look at this now to understand what is a circular coil.
We can bend a current-carrying conductor so as to form a flat coil, and then observe how the field lines have changed.
Look it again.
We can bend a current-carrying conductor so as to form a flat coil, and then observe how the field lines have changed. We can see that they take the shape of pretzels on a string. In the case of loop-shaped conductors, we can determine their magnetic poles. Field lines will enter the plane in which the flat coil lies from one.
This is originally a straight wire, and we bend to form a loop.
We can bend a current-carrying conductor so as to form a flat coil, and then observe how the field lines have changed. We can see that they take the shape of pretzels on a string. In the case of loop-shaped conductors, we can determine their magnetic poles. Field lines will enter the plane in which the flat coil lies.
This is the appearance of a circular coil. This is the appearance of a circular coil. You can look at the screen. And now You have copied this. Okay. Now, Hamad, you have to copy this screen. Can you hear me? Hamad, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now copy this screen.
Okay, sir, done.
Now give a new heading, relay.
Okay.
Give the new heading, relay.
So what is relay basically?
This I'm starting now. This is a topic which we are starting. So give the heading, relay.
Yes, sir. Give it. It just takes a second to give heading.
We first put the concept that relay is an electromagnetic switch that uses a small current to switch on or off a larger current. A relay is an electromagnetic switch that uses a small current to switch on or off a larger current. So this is the first concept. Look at the diagram first. There are two types of relay, simple relay and reed relay. But first you look at the diagram to understand what is a relay. There are two circuits in front of you. And there is a switch. Look at this. This is an electromagnet. In front of the electromagnet, there is an iron rod. In front of the electromagnet, there is an iron rod, and this is a device, and this is a high voltage circuit. When you press,
coming.
yes, okay. Are you coming? The topic is relay. The topic is relay. First, copy down the definition of relay. Have you copied it? Please answer me on the Zoom chat. A relay is an electromagnetic switch that uses a small current to switch on or off a larger current. There are two types of relay: simple relay and reed relay. You have to copy this. Can't hear you. If you are able to, have you copied it? So there are two types of relay. I'm starting with simple relay. First, copy this heading. Give this heading simple relay.
Simple relay.
Yes.
So which type of relay this? Is it the neon one or what?
Sorry.
Which type of relay is it? Like what
I'm starting
kind?
it because we got some disconnection at that point. You have to look at this circuit. you have to look at this circuit. This is a switch. This is a switch,
Okay.
and this is a long solenoid. When you close the switch, you have switched it on, huh? When you close the switch, current passes, and this electromagnet get energized. It produces magnetic field like this. It produces magnetic field which passes through the iron rod. Iron is a magnetic material. Iron is a magnetic material. Iron is a magnetic material. Now, iron will be attracted towards the solenoid. This iron rod will move towards the socket, and when iron rod touches here, the circuit switches on and device begin to work. This is the main idea of a solenoid relay. This is an idea of solenoid relay. It is called a simple relay. What is the, yes, Ahmad, are you saying something?
No, sir.
Okay. So Ahmad, the main purpose of relay, is to make a communication between two circuits, one with a low voltage and second with a high voltage. You must have tried it if you switch on a car ignition system. When you switch on a car ignition system, you will notice a sound and then the engine starts.
So what is ignition?
Car ignition, when you put the key in the car, when you start the car.
Okay.
So when you use a car ignition system and you move the car, you move the key, you will hear a sound and engine starts. There are
Sir,
two
can you tell me
circuits.
the spelling of ignition?
Ignition, car ignition.
Yes, that I got it, but can you tell me the spelling of it?
I have written it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the car ignition system is a good example of this relay. Similarly, you must have seen those automatic doors. You must have seen those automatic doors which open when you come close to it. And also there are some fire alarms.
Sir, I
Which
guess relay is also used in a elevator.
Relays used in elevators where the door automatically opens, automatically closes. Also, relay is used in those security systems like fire alarm. So the car ignition system, security system, and the fire alarm, like you remember the topic of street lights, which automatically switches on, automatically switches off. These all uses relay. Relay is a switching device. Relay is a automatic switching device. Now you have to copy this circuit neatly. Have you copied it?
No, sir, 1 second. Okay, done. Okay, done. Simple, right?
So right under it, when the switch S closed, the electromagnet is magnetized it pulls the iron rod inwards. This completes the circuit and the high voltage device operates.
Done.
Now this is called, you can look at the screen. This is called a relay, and look at this switch. Look at this switch. When I switch it on, the circuit completes, and this suppose becomes the north pole and it becomes the south pole. This iron armature swings and it touches the magnet, and these two switches from here, it moves up. So the second switch is pressed and the device here will switch on. Similarly, there is another relay which is called reed relay. Now give the heading reed relay.
Relay?
Look at the screen, Hamad.
That's what I'm asking. What's relay?
I'm going to explain it now. You first give the heading, please.
It's given.
Now look at the screen. This is called a reed switch. There are two iron reeds. There are two iron reeds here. And when you magnetize them, these iron reeds get in touch with each other. They join each other. And this is how the circuit works. The two reeds join like this. The two reeds join together to make a common circuit connection. Look at this is called a reed relay. And we have a switch here. When you switch on the circuit like this, the electromagnet is magnetized. There are iron reeds inside. So these reeds join together. These reeds join together and the motor starts in the lower circuit. This is the motor and this is the high voltage circuit. So high voltage circuit motor starts. After giving the heading reed relay, please copy this screen.
Okay, I'm copying.
Are you done?
1 second, please. Okay, done.
Good. So the method is the same. So I'm not giving another procedure because the same method you have to close the switch. Only thing is there. These are slim reeds inside the electromagnet. Now our next heading is circuit breaker. Do you know about circuit breaker, which are very common in our houses now?
Circuit breaker, yes.
Very good. What is a circuit breaker? Look at the shape. Have you ever seen this circuit breaker in your house? Circuit breaker is a safety against excess current. So please copy this. Today is a bit disturbance, no problem. This is circuit breaker. Copy the definition. Circuit breaker is a safety against excess current.
Okay.
Now, let's keep it up to here. And we will inshallah continue in our next class. Allah Hafiz.